Hello and welcome to Post Popcorn Picks, a podcast where we here at the Puyallup Post talk about the latest news or trends in media. I'm Steven.
And I'm Braden, and today we're going to be talking about some of the Disney movies that they're turning into live action. So, to start out, we have Aladdin, which has been kind of a meme so far, with Will Smith being the genie.
Right.
I don't know. I don't know if they should have remade this one.
I think there's, and of course this is completely subjective, but I feel like if we could poll just the entire country right now and find out, I think there's this general consensus that all the live action movies are inferior to their animated counterparts thus far.
Yeah.
You know? Like The Jungle Book. That one I actually was kind of on par. I didn't hate that one, but all the other ones they've been doing, like Cinderella, I didn't even watch that, but I know its reviews were just... Beauty and the Beast with Emma Watson was alright. They even tried to take some liberties and add to the story and kind of take it closer to the actual folktale, but it was nothing groundbreaking. The problem, in my opinion, with them doing this is that we already have these perfect templates of what we envision these stories to be like. And so Disney really can't win because they can either do it exactly the same way again by the numbers and we'll be like, well, why did they even make that? Because we already have that.
Yeah.
Or they can take it another direction and we'll be like, that's not as good as my childhood, Disney. So
it's hard, you can't really change the story and just expect people to like it just because now it's live action, Where we have The Lion King, which I'm actually kind of excited for just because some of the casting with Donald Glover and Eric, who was it? Eric Andre? Is that who it was?
Eric Andre. I was like,
so this is Eric, No. So I'm kind of excited to see that one. And then Dumbo they're redoing, or they're doing live, I don't know. They kind of look good, but I just think they should have left that as a cartoon, animated,
It's weird because it reminds me, it's like a different strain of the virus that is reboots. Because we already have reboots and they're remaking it. It's like, I'm taking creative liberties, but in reality, I just want to cash in on a property that already exists. And Disney's like, we're going to take a story you already know, very minorly change it, we're going to throw it in a new art form, and then we're just going to call it good. And it's like, you really can't do that? I mean, they clearly can, but they shouldn't. They shouldn't do that. And I just think it's a really bad idea. The only saving grace I can get from it is that when we get remakes of things like Mulan, Aladdin, and things like that, I think it opens the door for a much more diverse cast that probably wasn't there the first time around. So I think that's really good. I think it'll give us a view into a lot of actors and actresses we don't normally see because there's this weird pool that gets pulled from all the time when it comes to usually the acting community. So I think this is a fair opportunity for us to be introduced to some new casts of multiple colors and nationalities and backgrounds, and that's really cool. And that's the only saving grace. Yeah. That's the only thing
I didn't even know they're redoing Mulan in live action. I don't know. I like the original.
I think that's a good opportunity. And
I think it could be really good though. Yeah. As long as they portray every action scene right and everything,
But see, that's my argument. These ones like Mulan, good, redo that, but Cinderella, Christopher Robin, what are we redoing those for?
Yeah.
Why do we need another adventure of Winnie the Pooh?
Yeah, exactly. I think I think it's almost a marketing tactic of the sense of let's redo this. We might make enough to make profit, but then people are going to go watch the original.
Yeah, it's almost let's get more buzz about this because it's old now.
You have younger generations who may have not seen some of these older ones that were coming out when we were just born and stuff like that, But then now that they watch the remake, they're like, oh, let's go watch the original. Kind of let's a family thing of let's watch.
I see people make that argument a lot, but then I think of we have kids growing up that weren't they weren't children when famous books came out and stuff, but we don't remake those books. They just go back and they get the original material. So I feel like if the argument is well, these kids are growing up in the midst of this, so this is their chance to experience it and then go, I should go back and rewatch the old one. If I had kids and I wanted them to experience Aladdin, I'd just show them animated Aladdin.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, so I don't know. It's debatable on whether these movies are going to pan out to make money or what their actual intent on making them live action are.
Right.
I think it's really a creative process to bring something from animation to live, but
I mean, they're going to make money. It's Disney.
Yeah, true.
People will go to see a Disney movie.
So
I just hope this doesn't inspire other developers to start doing this.
I know. It's gonna be like the sequels.
Like a
You know,
live-action
they're gonna.
Shrek. Like, that's gonna be horrifying.
That would be bad. All right. Any other thoughts on this topic?
No, I think we're pretty good.
Yeah. So that was a quick little episode on our thoughts on the live action. If you enjoyed, you can hit like and subscribe down below. You can follow us on social media at the Puyallup Post on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat. We'll be posting more content there soon. So we'll talk to you guys next week.